My name is Kyle Thornley. My sculpture and fabrication studio is Metal Mind Forge, and we're based in beautiful British Columbia. I like to think of myself as an artist blacksmith, using hot forged blacksmithing techniques in the work that I do. What I enjoy most is definitely working with my hands. Gained experience just working in the field, putting up steel buildings, creating architectural metalwork, high-end furnishings, railing packages, range hoods for high-end homes, and then dabbling with sculpture sort of on the side when I had the chance. The main pieces, like the backbone of the business for a lot of production, are tools called power hammers, a charcoal forge, a grinder. Hydraulic presses are fantastic. A variety of anvils at different heights. The machinery is everything. It feels like you can never have enough, but it's also amazing how much you can do with very limited equipment as well. We're headed to a couple different spots in Revelstoke, downtown first, just to check out a couple important pieces that were civil sculpture work. This sculpture is titled A Simple Joy. These were 3 windows at some point or another that were bricked up. Altogether, probably sort of a day and a half of install. This was the first dandelion piece done, and we've done a number since. They're kind of in demand, so a bit of a specialty of ours. So you can create these insane compositions, right? Just because of the structural quality of the material. You can hammer, taper out these materials, give them textures to look natural, give them curvature to look like a vine or some natural element. All of those possibilities. It really is endless as long as you have enough will and have sort of the machinery to tackle larger scale material. So here we have the cones of the white bark pine. I was approached by people from Parks Canada to create these cones. Probably took me a few months working on my own, create every one of these scales individually, weld all the scales on. Very proud of this project, and obviously feels important to make a little bit of a difference just with enough people coming and learning about this tree. I think there's been a big surge in the popularity of blacksmithing. The pace of the world being so hyper, mass consumerism, low quality product. People really want to get back to that place where they can create their own goods, create high quality, lasting goods. There's not as much opportunity to learn the craft in Canada. Blacksmithing almost did disappear with mass manufacturing and just a change in trends. But a collection of people created the Artist Blacksmiths Association of North America. Some of the more skilled, experienced people will host demonstrations. You could also take some workshops they'll offer a couple times a year. It does feel like you're carrying the torch a little bit with the craft, for sure. Fundamentally, you know, it hasn't changed a lot. We're kind of using some ancient techniques. As far as environmental sustainability, there's no doubt that we do have a footprint. We're using propane or coal, but that's totally offset by the longevity and the quality of the goods that we create. They could be heirloom pieces passed down for generations, or especially with the public artwork, they're made out of materials that are very enduring. The inspiration being in Revelstoke is pretty easy for me. A lot of the work is nature-based, trying to find those connections or parallels in sort of our human experience, how a forest functions, and parallel with how a strong community functions. The process is so exciting altogether. I wouldn't say it was like a straight shot path by any means, but where I've ended up it's like a childhood dream come true.